Today I'm going to present Chapter 10 Pricing, which focuses on understanding and capturing customer value. First, what is a price? A price is the amount of money charged for a product or service. It represents the value customers exchange for the benefits they receive. Importantly, price is the only element in the marketing mix that generates revenue, while on other elements create cost. Next, the importance of pricing. Pricing directly affects a company's revenue and profit. It also influences how customers perceive the value of a product. In addition, pricing plays a key role in determining a firm's competitiveness in the market. Finally, there are three pricing approaches. The first is customer value-based pricing, which sets prices based on customer perception of value. The second is cost-based pricing, where prices are determined by production and operating costs plus profit. The third is competition-based pricing, which sets prices according to competitors' pricing strategy.
Okay, I'm Vian and now I'm gonna present about customer value based pricing. So first, customer value based pricing means that companies set prices based on buyers' perceptions of value. Price is not just a number decided internally. It reflects what customers believe they are receiving in exchange for what they give up. So, according to figure 10.1, there are three main considerations in setting price. First is product cost, which sets the price floor. Second is competitors' prices and market offerings. And third, the most importantly, is customer perceived value, which sets the price ceiling. Customers compare the perceived benefits with the perceived price. If the value is high enough, they are willing to buy. Next is good value pricing. This approach focuses on offering the right combination of quality and service at a fair price. It is especially important during economic downturns when customers become more price sensitive. Companies aim to maintain acceptable quality while keeping prices reasonable. The goal is to build long term trust and maintain customer relationships. The reading also discusses value-added pricing. Instead of competing only on low price, companies attach additional features and services to differentiate their offers. These may include innovation, better design, stronger branding, or improved service support. By increasing perceived value, companies can support higher prices and reduce direct price competition. And finally, the Lego cases show how value strategy works in practice. In the early 2000s, Lego faced serious financial problems due to overexpansion and too many product lines. The company lost focuses and profitability declined. To recover, Lego refocused on its core brick products, reduced complexity, eliminated unprofitable items, and strengthened its brand positioning. As a result, customer value perception improved and Lego returned to profitability. Overall, successful pricing depends on understanding customer value and managing it strategically.
Cost based pricing. Cost based pricing is a strategy where prices are set based on total production cost plus a desired profit margin, including fixed costs. Are the costs that do not vary with the production or sales levels, like rents, heads, interest, is executive salaries. Variable cost vary directly with the level of production, like raw materials, packaging. Break-even pricing. also called target return pricing. It is setting price to break even on cost or to make a target return. For example, a furniture store wants to achieve 20% profit margin, so they calculate the total cost, including wood, labor, rents, and add 20% profit margin to set the final selling price. The pros of this is simple and cost controlled. The cons of this is ignores customer demand and competitor prices. Competition-based pricing. Competitor-based pricing sets prices based on competitors' prices and market positioning rather than internal cost, which means prices can be set above, below, or equal to competitors, common in highly competitive markets. For example, airlines often set ticket prices close to competitors' prices on the same route to remain competitive. Internal and external factors affecting pricing. Pricing decisions are influenced by both internal company conditions and external market force, with internal factors, including marketing objectives, cost structure, marketing mix strategy, with external factors, including customer demand, competitors, economic and legal conditions.
Hello, I'm Jin, and next we will move to the topic of pricing strategy. Additional consideration. When a company launches a new product, one of the most critical decisions is pricing. According to Kohler and Armstrong, firm usually choose between market skimming pricing and market penetration pricing. First, market skimming pricing means setting a high initial price to skim maximum revenue from segment willing to pay more. Company target innovator and early adopter first, then gradually low price to attract more price-sensitive customers. A clear example is Apple. When a new iPhone launched, it entered the market at the premium price. Early adopters buy immediately because they value innovation and brand prestige. Later, Apple reduced price or keep older model at the low price to reach the mass market. The advantage of this strategy is high early profit and strong premium positioning. However, the risk is that competitors may enter quick with lower price alternative. In contrast, market penetration pricing set a low initial price to quickly get market share. The goal is volume rather than immediate profit. This strategy works best in price-sensitive markets where large-scale volume reduce production costs. For example, streaming platforms like Netflix often enter new market with affordable subscription plans to rapidly build a customer base. Once customers become loyal and switching costs increase, price can gradually rise. So, essential skimming focus on maximizing margin, while penetration focus on maximizing market share. Now move to product mix pricing. Most companies do not sell just one product; they sell a range of related products. Therefore, pricing decisions must consider how products interact with each other. There are five main strategies. First, product line pricing, where companies set different price levels for different versions of a product, such as basic, standard, and premium model. Second, optional product pricing, where add-ons are priced separately. Like a good example, customers pay extra for package, seat selection, or priority boarding. Third, captive product pricing, where the main product is priced low, but required supply are expensive, like the printer and ink cartridges. Fourth, by product pricing, where companies sell secondary product to reduce overall cost. Finally, the product bundle pricing, where several products are combined and sold at the low or total price, like fast foods combo meal. To conclude, pricing is not just about covering costs, it's a adjust to the self-brand positioning, competitive response, and long-term profitability. Choosing the right pricing strategy depends on the company objective, target market, and competitive environment.
So now I will talk about adjustment strategies. These are strategies that companies use to change their prices depending on customer and situation. First,
It's important to understand that price directly affects profit. According to the formula, profit equals unit price minus cost multiplied by sales volume. So, if a company adjusts price wisely, it can increase profit either by increasing sales or by capturing more value from customers. So, the first strategy is discounts and allowances. Companies reduce prices to encourage certain behavior. For example, they may give a cash discount for early payment, or quantity discount for paying, or seasonal discount to clear inventory. This have increased short-term sales. Next is segmented pricing. This means charging different prices to different groups, if, even for the same product. For example, students may pay less or prices may be higher on weekends. This helps companies earn more from customers with different willingness to pay. Another important strategy is psychological pricing. Price influences how customers feel. For example, $9.99 looks cheaper than $10. Also, customers often compare options. The middle option usually looks more reasonable, and a higher original price can act as an uh, anchor to make discount look attractive. Then we have promotional pricing, such as flash sale or buy one get one free offer. So these are temporary discounts to increase demand quickly. Companies can also choose between everyday low pricing, which keeps prices low all the time, or high-low pricing, which uses frequent promotion. Finally, value-added pricing and dynamic pricing focus on capturing value. So companies can add extra features to justify higher prices or adjust prices based on demand, like airline tickets or ride-hailing services. So overall, price adjustment strategy help companies stay flexible and maximize profit.
Initiating price change. Companies may decide to increase or decrease price due to rising costs, profit goals, or change in market demand. For example, higher raw material or labor costs often lead to price increase. However, price is more than just a number. It also sends a message about value and quality. If a company price without clear justification, customers may react negatively. On the other hand, frequent price cuts can damage brand image and reduce perceived value. Next, companies must consider how to respond to competitor price changes. When competitors low price, firms do not always need to follow. Strong brands may choose to keep price stable and completely better service or quality in high price sensitive markets. However, companies may need to adjust price to remain competitive. The key decision depends on marketing objectives, brand positioning, and how sensitive customers are to price. The third issue involves legal aspect in pricing. Government regulate pricing to ensure fair competition and protect consumers. Practices such as price fixing, where competitors agree on price, are illegal. Another illegal practice is predatory pricing, which occurs when firms sell below cost to bribe competitors out of the market. Companies must ensure their pricing strategy comply with competition law to avoid legal penalty and reputational damage. Finally, there are ethical and social concerns in pricing. Even when pricing is illegal, it may not always be ethical. For example, charging
Extremely high prices for essential goods during crisis can lead to public criticism. Consumers today expect companies to act responsibly and consider social welfare. Especially for low-income groups, ethical pricing helps build trust in long-term customer relationships. In conclusion, pricing is not only a competitive tool but also a social responsibility. Successful companies manage price change carefully, balancing profitability, fairness, legal compliance, and customer trust.